nice and square. What?
Don't talk about my square shoulders.
Your clavicle game?
No. You can talk about my clavicle. It's Alexi's. Don't touch these. Thank you very much.
So you didn't exercise this morning?
No, I didn't exercise this morning.
Because you were in bed.
I was in bed. I slept in. I try to sleep in on the weekends to like give my body some time to rest. With that being said, let's see if that actually does anything. Like my Fitbit measures the quality of my sleep.
Oh, it measures quality? I was unaware of that.
Yes, it measures quantity and allegedly quality as well.
Allegedly.
So, oh man. See, so that's weird. Like last night, I got 7 hours and 14 minutes of sleep, which gave me 81. But today, I got 7 hours and 30 minutes, but it's still 77. So even though longer, the quality wasn't as great.
I'm still confused on how they measure that.
I mean, they could just tell. They could just tell how often you rustle and get up and move and stuff. And I don't know. I don't buy it. I mean, I rarely get into the 80s, and that's the thing. This is with no alarm clock set at all. So. Like, when am I supposed to get good sleep? You know, like
I'm still confused on how they measure that.
Exactly. So it is something.
I mean, I do understand like REM sleep, and they try to like control, but I'm like, how do you judge that without?
I think with their heart rate and stuff like that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Good morning, Shelly. Hi, Kyoku. Good morning, Gigi. Good morning, Joyce. Let's see. Hi, Treva. Hi, TC. Good morning, Dama. Good morning, Melissa. Hi, Stitch Couture. Melanie's here. Says good morning, Autumn and Richard and the Warp fam. Hi, Pamela. Yes, this is the Fitbit.
Oh yeah, and apparently it grades you on your sleep.
Yeah, measures it, I guess. Good morning, Felicia. Hi, Rashana. Like, I know good fair. Yeah, you're right. Those are grades. Yeah, it's giving you its opinion on what type of sleep it thinks you got. So,
like, you need a little bit more.
Good morning, Pamela. Hi, JJ. Portia here says, good morning, Autumn and Richard. Happy Sunday. You right.
Morning, everybody.
D says, morning, can't wear my Fitbit to bed anymore because it bruises my wrist. Like, I do notice that I like, my body swells up. No, my body swells up when I go to sleep. That's why I take my ring off.
Your body swells up?
Yeah, I get, like.
I guess you're just poofy?
Yeah, and so it makes everything tighter on my body. So. I have to like loosen my Fitbit to like
your rings hurt and stuff?
They don't hurt. They just like are smaller. Yeah. I take them off at night.
Yeah, well, I know that.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I take them off. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. That I didn't know. Well, that's interesting. No, mine's is just stuck for life.
Oh my gosh. True said Fitbit shows how well you're breathing at night too by estimating your oxygen saturation. Oh, what? Does it in the regular app?
I know, right? Good Lord.
It measures my oxygen saturation in the app?
Watch? How does this watch measure oxygen?
Is that the plus version? That's a lot.
I mean, I can
maybe it's the newer one. I only have the Charge or the Flex.
Oh.
I need to get the Versa. That's the one that I really want. So
we need to verse it up. So
Melanie, I saw your message on Instagram says, I'm begging for tie-dye shirts ASAP, please. I don't do tie-dye. Like that's a completely different sort of craft. I was going to respond to you today. Not in this house you ain't going to. It's just too messy, too many supplies, and not necessarily worth the effort. Just because I don't like tie-dye.
Well, I think you're more of a value person again. So
yes,
not so much you don't like tie-dye, you just don't like the time required.
Well, no, it's like it's a design aesthetic. Tie-dye is a whole aesthetic. Do have a
tie-dye shirt.
I got that for free 10 years ago.
Mind.
Yeah, no, that once again, that's value. I did not pay anything for it. That's actually Ho-Ho's old shirt. My best friend Ho-Ho was like throwing away a bunch of shirts like a decade ago, and I was like, don't throw these away. Like I had a SpongeBob shirt, I had a tie-dye shirt, absolutely.
So back in the day, you were more of a shirt hoarder.
Yes. I mean, no, I'm still a shirt hoarder. That's the problem. Like I've been making an active effort to get rid of them. Like you guys, I was pointing to, I have a pile of t-shirts sitting right here. So,
but those are like nice t-shirts.
No, they're the ones that I'm going to make into a blanket.
There we go.
Shelly says I can't wear rings to bed either. They're so they get so tight. Yeah, exactly. In the restoration section, I have to scroll down. What?
Oh, Jesus.
See, JJ says I got a Versa and I don't see the option. Exactly. the restoration section. Let me see.
So now you have a discovery. We're in discovery mode now.
Exactly. I don't see it. Do you pay for Fitbit Premium though? Is that it? Because that could very well be it.
I mean, probably.
I don't know.
Makes sense.
Good morning, good doctor.
Premium.
I'm sure they give you more information.
Ding, ding, ding,
so
ding,
maybe that's some of the information they give you that we don't have. Good morning, Janice. She says, "Hi, how are y'all? We're doing great.
Oh, hey,
we went to the store today.
Hey,
we went back to the grocery store today because I had to buy a bunch of baking supplies. You guys, today I want to make a video about the best sweetener to use for chocolate chip cookies. So I have some Pure, I have some Lakanto, and I have some So Nourished. So I want to make 3 batches of cookies using these items.
And I volunteer to be her.
Well, Mom's coming over too. So yeah, exactly.
No,
it's both of you. No, yeah, it's the both of you.
I guess.
So I needed to go buy, I already have almond flour, but I needed to buy butter, like baking soda, baking powder, like stuff that I normally don't keep in the house because I don't make this stuff, but I'm doing a test. What is your favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe that uses like a sweetener blend? Because I looked all over the keto interwebs last night and like a lot of them contain xanthan gum and just or use coconut oil. Like I cannot find the best recipe that doesn't use any of that stuff. Although I am going to go back to the store to try to find xanthan gum if I can. Do they sell xanthan gum in the regular grocery stores? Please let me know. Or maybe just plain gelatin, but I need a recipe to use in order to compare all these sweeteners. So that's still up in the air. But if anyone had a favorite recipe that you guys like, let me know now.
I'm pretty sure everybody has a chocolate chip recipe.
Yes. So
that should be a staple.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. If you eat that sort of stuff, but a lot of people just don't. So
everybody has some sort of a sweet tooth.
Yes. Rashada says, there goes Richard walking the line again. Autumn does not like tie-dye. Exactly. He always well, it's not that you don't like it. You just do this. I'm just like, no, I don't like it.
If you own a shirt, I'm going to assume you kind of like it.
I like having my body covered with shirts.
I didn't know the backstory behind that shirt. I just thought, much like her favorite color is orange.
I do not need to subscribe to the rules that you think that a person that likes orange should live by. There are no rules. I can like orange and never have it anywhere in my house.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Mom said, praise the Lord, saints. I'm modding you. I cannot. That is hilarious. Praise the Lord, saints. I'm done with you.
Oh my gosh. So done. You have to say it twice.
Pamela said, yes, usually buy all the other Bob's Red Mill products. Oh, see, I didn't even look over there too. I looked in the spice section where the cream of tartar was. You're right. There normally is xanthan gum, but that's a huge thing of xanthan gum. Why they have a little thing of xanthan gum? Yeah. So bottom line is, we're going back to the store after this.
I was standing all in Red Mill.
You were but you weren't looking for xanthan gum. Trudy says, go to the Sugarless Crystals website for great dessert recipes. Well, thank you. But in particular, are you talking about chocolate chip cookies? That's what I'm looking for.
Yes.
Keto Connect coconut flour chocolate chip cookie recipe is great. Okay, I can look into that. I do have coconut flour at all. TC says, look at Keto Connect. They have a new easy bake recipe for butter cookies. I want to try. You can add whatever to them. Okay, I can look at those. Jada says, yes, I saw xanthan gum in the grocery store. No, you're right. I should be looking in the Bob's Red Mill section. Aurelia says monk fruit is a favorite sweetener. Yeah, so I have a stevia and erythritol blend. I have a monk fruit and and then 2 monk fruit and erythritol blends. So I need to make I'm making 3 batches of cookies with that.
Oh, yes.
Amy said, yes, $12 at Walmart, but it lasts forever. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. But I don't need forever's worth of xanthan gum. But, I get it. I'm going to have to, it's a business expense. So that's okay. So.
We need forever's worth of xanthan.
Yeah, no, I had forever's worth of xanthan gum when I first went keto, and I threw it away.
Makes sense.
Because I never used it. Next, what I want to do is I want to do a chocolate chip mix recipe. I want to buy a bunch of them pre-made mixes, like the Pure mix, the Goodies mix, the Keto Baking Co mix. There's a ton of chocolate mixes out there, or pre-made keto mixes. So next I'm going to do a battle trying those against each other.
Chocolate chip recipes?
Yes.
And why is your fixation with chocolate chip?
Just because, in my opinion, that's the most classic sort of cookie. Like, I don't want to eat that many butter pecan or sugar or snickerdoodle. Like, that's just not enough of a cookie, type for me.
So the most traditional cookie.
Yes, exactly.
At least in America.
JJ says, "Are you putting nuts in a batch that you make?" I don't know. Do you like chopped nuts?
I mean, I do.
Yeah, but see, I don't want it to mess up the flavor. Exactly. I don't want it to mess up the flavor. I like chopped, pecans, and I would definitely put those in there. But no, this time it's just going to be classic, so we can taste the sweetener. Kathleen's here, says, "Good morning, Wark fam. How are you doing?"
Good morning, Kathleen.
Oh my goodness, that was a nice little.
I know. I had to give
Trim said snickerdoodle is life. I mean, they're okay. They're just not I don't prefer them. I of course prefer anything with chocolate in it.
Does snickerdoodle have chocolate?
No,
that's cinnamon, right?
Yeah, it's like cinnamon sugar sort of thing. So yes, absolutely. So snickerdoodle. So we're going back to the store to get some xanthan gum.
Yes. We need some gum of the xanthan tree.
He was calling it xanthan. Okay, funny story, you guys. He was calling it xanthan with an M, gum, xanthan gum, and I said it actually ends with an N, and he said, "What, xanthan gun?" Yeah. No, xanthan gum. I was like, why would it be xanthan gun? But that's just my husband.
She said it is. Okay, that story was false.
No, that just happened. That just happened an hour ago. Xanthan gun? Like, no, it's not xanthan gun. Like, it's. But I mean, look, he's never seen Miracle Noodles. Like, if you don't have to work with these ingredients, you're not gonna know nothing about them. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we went back to the store to get some sola buns because he was going to get some sola buns.
Yes.
And they were buy one, get one free at Meijer. So they was all sold out and our hearts was hurt.
But it's okay because I'm still looking.
We'll find them. Yeah,
I'm still looking.
Melissa said, I tried the high key snickerdoodle cookies and they were okay. I have the chocolate chip ones as well. I'm hoping those are better. I honestly like those better than the snickerdoodle. I feel like the snickerdoodle high key mini cookies. Yeah, like yes, because I feel like you get more of the erythritol or cooling effect with just the snickerdoodle, but the chocolate in the chocolate chip cookies helps that a lot. But the texture is the same. It's going to be the same consistency. So if you didn't like that, then there's not much hopes there. But speaking of that, oh my God, y'all probably didn't see because you wouldn't go back and look at the comments on my old videos.
Oh my gosh.
But on the Keto Crate unboxing and Smash the Crate video, High Key actually commented on that. And they said, these are still our mini cookies. They're just the brownie bite flavor. And I was just like, then why isn't the word cookie anywhere on here? Or is it? And did I just miss it and make a horrible assumption? First of all, I was really glad they responded. But second of all, I was like, that's still misleading because the word cookie is not on here. And your cookie does not taste like a brownie. Your cookie tastes like chocolate. So it should have just been called chocolate, don't get me started. But that's all I'm saying.
Well, at least they took the time to respond.
Yes, exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. I love High Key.
And tell you that it is a cookie.
It is supposed to be a cookie. So our whole, this tastes like a cookie. Yes. It should have been called a cookie. Apparently their intention the whole time was for it to be a cookie. I'm just saying. It's the brownie bite flavor.
We're just in the Twilight Zone. That's all.
Pamela said, I like the High Key chocolate chip cookies. I didn't really care for the brownie bite ones. I want to try the snickerdoodles. Exactly.
Ooh,
so.
Snickerdoodles.
So that's what they tried to say is that, we did it on purpose. But I'm like, why wouldn't you call it chocolate? They knew what they was doing with that. That's the
marketing part.
Exactly. They get a C for transparency. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, we tried. Now it would cost too much to go back and print all new labels.
Exactly. I was just telling my mom about that yesterday. Y'all know that Geico commercial where the gecko's making all them copies? And the guy pops in and he was just like, hey, what do these say? And he was like, save 15% or more on conchos. He's like, I think we're going to swap over to over 100 year serve. Just swap over. Yeah. So what am I supposed to do with these? Tuck them away for next time. We're just going to get rolling on the other one. Oh, just tuck them away. Somebody's seen that commercial.
Yes, I'm sure everybody.
But that's what I'm just saying. Like, what they needed to do was swap over to new packaging that says chocolate cookies instead of brownie bites. Like, but it's not just as easy to swap over.
They're learning. It'll be on the remodel.
JJ said it'll be funny if they change the packaging soon based off the video. Not based off my video. They ain't changing nothing based off of one person's video, unless other people have been saying that as well. But they should change the packaging just to be more like accurate, transparent, or consistent. Like, the product is not bad. It just doesn't match the expectation of the customer, which I would think would be most important. So
I just think it's all cost money.
Melanie says I'm going to put the cookie mix in my waffle maker. Like a cookie waffle. That sounds amazing. Oh my God, you just
blew my face off.
I know.
Cookie waffles. Now you're just going too far.
Rashana said high key didn't want that bad review, so they had to save face. Just be honest. Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Like, it would be different if the product was bad. I am the first one to tell you, just because I don't like something doesn't mean it's a bad product. Just because I don't like the taste of something doesn't mean that it's bad. But, I didn't even dislike the taste.
Just a very particular.
I just disliked the expectation that I had going in there. So
that makes sense.
Pamela said, great gecko voice. Thank you very much. I love that gecko.
I hear it all the time.
And we are a family of accents. So
I hear it all the time.
Like, I don't know if you've ever heard me answer the phone for my mother, but like, we answer the phone and be like, hello, hello, hello. Like, that's just how we answer the phone. Except my mom be tripping sometimes. All the time. And she'll be putting she'll string together 5 or 6, hello, 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 hello. And I'm like, no. It's only 3. So
I didn't know there were rules to that.
There are, yes. You can keep helloing all over the place. No. So yes, there's only 3. But yeah, we are a family that likes to explore accents. Okay, so yes. Good morning, Mary. Hi, Kelly. So Gigi says, sorry for bringing the room down, but could you please say a prayer for my mom? My brother has to take her to the hospital this morning. Okay, nothing 19 related. Thank you. Absolutely, Gigi. We are praying for your family. Absolutely.
Everything will be okay.
Everything will be okay.
Procedural.
You don't know what it's about.
I'm putting that into the universe. Okay. It's procedural, my goodness gracious.
Oh my goodness. Good morning, Latanya.
That's the energy I was conveying.
Yes, okay, thank you. Kathleen says, of course, Gigi. Yeah, exactly. Hoping for the best. Absolutely. We are all putting positive vibes out there. If you guys haven't noticed, did I already tell you about this? How AD Keto clowned me on Instagram? Right. So normally, if you look at the title of these videos, they say 9:30 a.m. EST. Like, just because we're Eastern and I just put standard time, like, that's it. So like, he made this whole story about, by the way, ever since we sprung forward, we're actually Eastern Daylight Time. We don't go back to Eastern Standard Time until we fall back. And I sent him a message. I was like, you could have just tagged me in this if you were just going to come for me so specifically, And he responded, I spit hot fire. But yes, so now I'll be changing it to like Eastern Daylight Time, but let me live, AD Keto. That's all I'm saying.
He's just trying to correct you on your incorrect.
No, and see, I appreciate that, because I would rather be correct than think I'm correct. Do you know what I'm saying? I would rather be corrected so that I was actually correct.
We all know that. Wink, when you see the wink. Wink, wink.
Joe Ray's here. She says, I'm late, but I made it. Yes, you did, girl. We still got a few more minutes. So Treva said, don't forget to hit that like button, fam. Thank you for the reminder, Treva.
So sweet.
Yeah. So Mary said he did not say he spits hot fire. Yes, he did. Like Aaron, sick burn. I responded. Oh, yeah. I responded #sick burn, because I knew if he knew he was talking about me, even if it's not specifically me, he knew that piece of advice that he was given also applied to me. So I just took it, further and was like, I know you're talking about me. That was a sick burn. And he was just like, yeah, spit hot fire or venom or something like that. So yes.
Y'all both so goofy.
I mean, yes, we are. Mm-hmm. Pamela says, I can never remember which is standard, which is daylight, so I just say Central Time. I know, right? So I've realized the way that I'm going to remember is daylight time is the time of the year where there's more daylight, which is the spring and summer. Like, that's That is all that it is. So standard time will be for the fall and the winter when there's less daylight. But I'm keying off of the mnemonic device daylight, So that'll help me know like what time of year we have the most daylight and when I should be using that moniker. So
wow, isn't this so simple?
Yes. Oh, and for me it is. Trevi said Aaron is hilarious. Yes, he actually is. So
yeah, he is really funny.
Could you hand me
I have to agree.
my whiteboard?
Boom.
Yeah. Okay. Talk to the people, Richard. I have to update this.
Oh, okay.
Talk to America.
Oh my gosh. So we are going on multiple errands later.
Multiple? I thought we was only going to one place.
Okay, we're on to going on one errand later. Well, you want? Okay, so we got to go to the store to find xanthan gum.
Xanthan.
What did I say?
Xanthan.
Xanthan gum.
There you go.
No, it should be fun. And what is it actually used for? Is it the substitute?
Xanthan gum is a thickening agent.
Ooh.
It is basically like super strong gelatin on steroids, in my opinion.
Nice.
Or is it the same as gelatin? I feel like you have to use a lot more gelatin. I mean, you just use a little speck of xanthan gum and it automatically thickens whatever you're trying to.
So xanthan gum is a thickener?
It is a thickener.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah. People use it to, like keto, people use it to thicken sauces. Anything where like you would use like a cornstarch or something, like a gravy. But you have to be really careful because if you use too much of it, it's gummy. Like it's the
gum.
It's like springy. Yeah. It's not like it doesn't get thick like porridge or oatmeal. It gets like gummy. Oh, it's really weird. Tofu or something. I've had some bad xanthan gum experiences. So
that sounds bad.
Aurelio just says, I just say 0 dark 30. Absolutely. Aurelio says, Richard, do you get in trouble after the lives? No, anything I pretty much would say to him after the live, I pretty much say to him right when it happens because I can't be remembering. I have to say it right in the moment. So
yes, no. I mean, but
he would know better than me, so I don't know.
Her particular self, so I enjoy it. I won't say getting in trouble. It's just we have a great conversation.
We do have great conversations. Kathleen says, "I've tried xanthan gum and it doesn't thicken." Oh, I have tried it and it does thicken way too much if you do it incorrectly. So
it's somewhere in between.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what recipe you was trying it in, but it's always worked for me. But I've never thought about putting it in cookies. That a lot of these cookie recipes have xanthan gum, but to make it like chewy,
it's like a cornstarch substitute.
Yes, kind of.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mom said, Autumn, your grandmother's first yard sale of the season is June 13th. Oh, she's already called me. Do you know what she called me and said? Your Aunt Beverly told me that you wanted to sell your dining set. And I was like, who said that? Like, do we want to sell our dining set? We never talked about selling the dining set. We just talked about not bringing it back in the house. I was just like, that doesn't mean that we want to sell it. Oh, well, that's what she said. And I was just like, I'll talk to my husband to see if we want to sell our dining set. See, this is what my grandmother does. She like lobbies to different people to bring stuff to the yard sale in order to attract crowds. That way, if I told her I wanted to sell my dining set, she could write on the posters, dining furniture. Like she's trying to get people to tell, what they have.
I mean, are you participating?
I mean, yes, unfortunately I don't have a choice, but it'll be a little bit different.
How do you not have a choice?
I mean, I have a choice. I could literally say, grandmother, I protest. I will not be doing this. I mean, I still might actually.
You ain't got to be that clinical about it.
How else would I
just don't feel safe.
Okay, grandmother, I do not feel safe.
I protest.
I could do that. I don't know. I'll have to see how I feel.
Get off your molehill. It's just a molehill.
Rashada says, Richard, did you eat all of your date night food? Yeah, you guys, date night is a small portion of like the actual meal time. Like, he did, everyone was coming and like, oh, Richard didn't eat his food. Like we smashed after that video turns off,
No, well, what happened was
He did most of the talking.
You were nibbling, yes. She was eating away during all the cuts. And she was like,
oh, you're right. Every time we had to cut the camera off or do something, he was like, gosh, you're going to finish it all? I mean, yeah, I'm not talking. Like, it's eating time. It's not talking time. Mm-hmm. But once again, don't forget, Richard is a much slower eater than I am. Secondly, yes. Richard did a vast majority of the talking for that particular video. But also, as soon as the camera went off, yes, we ate all that food.
It was amazing. It was really good.
Jory says your sauce has to be boiling. The more you boil, the thicker it gets. Interesting.
Nice. So it's probably a temperature thing.
Yeah.
Nice. So that's the intricacies of cooking. You got to know what temperature can affect what.
Janice says, is psyllium husk the same? Oh, I don't know if it's the same.
Psyllium husk?
Yeah, that is another.
Sounds tasty.
No. Aurelio said, I usually find xanthan gum over by the yeast and the baking items. We'll put a photo on Facebook. It comes in a box with their individual packets. Nice. Yes, I just was looking in the wrong spot. Like, I was upset. So, Melanie said, how about those owls? I mean, how about them owls? Like, I like owls, but that does not mean that they need to be prominently displayed anywhere in my life is all I'm saying. D says, I've never seen a cookie recipe that requires xanthan gum. I tend to avoid recipes that use it as it leaves a weird taste coating in my mouth.
That's what you're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it was up to me, I'd find a cookie recipe that didn't require it. I'm actually going to do a lot more. Research after this. I'll look at Keto Connect's coconut flour recipe, but I have, I have almond flour and coconut flour. I want the best cookie recipe so that the only thing I had to substitute is the sweeteners. So,
I like that.
Let's see. Melissa said the cookie recipe I use for Keto Connect requires beef gelatin. Yes, we don't have any beef gelatin either. So, Mom said, I love your impersonation of your grandmother's voice. I know, right? That's how I do.
Oh, you should have heard it this morning.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I was arguing with my grandmother this morning. I was sternly trying to convince her. Like, unfortunately, like so many other people, like my grandmother is mistaking the loosening of the reins as an indicator that it is now safe to return to life as normal. And I was like, Grandmama, that's the okie doke. It is not true. Nothing has changed. Just because they have opened stores, they didn't open it because, they've seen it's going away now, so we're safe. No, they're opening the stores for money, okay? But you still have to do your part to protect yourself. Like, she was very excited that the churches were open because she said, if the Catholics open the church, they might open the bingo. You know, like my grandmother she's gone. Like my grandmother's too far. Like,
I picked up on half this conversation and I just started laughing. Yeah. I was like, you are wasting your time. I was like, she is from that generation where you can't tell her nothing. You are losing her. She's gonna do what she do, and everybody get out the way.
Yeah, that's just kind of how it is. So I'm just like, okay, just try to be safe as possible.
Yeah, that's all you can do. Just high five her from a distance. Yeah, 6 feet high five.
D says you can use collagen instead of beef gelatin in the Keto Connect recipe. I've done it before and it works. Oh, that's cool. I don't have any. I only have chocolate collagen.
That's a nice little.
And I don't want to. I don't want to mess with the flavors, but when we go back to the store, that will also probably be way easier to find than
you have a ton of collagen.
Gelatin or xanthan gum. I know, but it's that chocolate flavored collagen. You just need regular unflavored gelatin. Yeah.
You don't want to change the chocolate chip debate.
Yes, TC said take advantage of your grandmother's sale to get rid of stuff so you don't have to have one yourself. Yeah, that's also what I'm thinking, as well. Lots of gloves and masks and all that stuff. But it's just
garage can go.
Yeah, exactly. Including our dining set. No, I mean, we'll have to talk about we'll talk about exactly what needs to get out of there.
Our garage consists of 1/7 of our stuff.
Yeah, 1/7 is actually it's actually a really good proportion of how much of the stuff in our garage actually belongs to us. Mom, do you know what that means? That means you got till June 13th to get this junk out, or it's going in the garbage. You know what I'm saying? Gosh. I'm telling everybody. Because my sister has stuff in there. Aunt Beverly has stuff in there. Mom has stuff in there. Probably grandmama has stuff in there. It's all going this year, okay?
It's just their storage unit.
Exactly.
Minus the rent.
No, exactly. or they're gonna be paying us. Hello, I got to make income over here.
Gosh.
You know what I'm saying? So that is my thought process.
So good too.
Okay, yesterday was a fasting day. We went on a long walk. If you saw our post on Instagram, it was really good. I stepped on the scale this morning.
Oh.
181.6. That's a loss of 2.2 pounds.
What did I tell you?
If we're being honest, I wish it was more, but yay. Like, I'm just not going to be satisfied till I get in the 170s, but I got the week for that. That's fine. Once again, I'm expecting a gain today because of the experimenting that I'm doing, but, I'm okay with that. Like, it's all for a purpose, making my videos and stuff like that. I'm just trying to do the best I can within my constraints and not go totally crazy. But yeah.
I'll be there to help.
And Mom. This is gonna be a great week coming up. The meal prep video is coming out tomorrow. It's super boring and regular, but sometimes we just need weeks like that. So I'm excited.
Not boring and regular because it's teaching people to just work with what you have.
Yeah, work with it. It's more of a pantry clean out meal prep.
So it's just more like a scavenger hunt.
You just gotta frame it the right way. You're right. So
what is
yes.
It's this woman right here.
Okay, so we're going to head out. Well, we're going to head off here. We're going to stay. I'm talking to Joyce in 30 minutes. I got you, girl. And then we are heading out to. Oh yeah, see, look, I just got my phone reminder right now. And then we're going to go to the grocery store after that. I'm going to be making lots of cookies today. Other than that, I'm going to be eating as well as humanly possible. And I'll be looking for some chocolate chip cookie recipes. Thank you so much.
I gotta be the star of the show now.
Yeah.
Somebody has to eat all these cookies.
Oh my gosh. D says, is 0.8 close enough to goal to be considered goal? Asking for a friend. I'm gonna say yes, but I'm gonna say that doesn't mean that anything should change. If you're just eating the regular way that you're eating and you're eating on plan, you're probably gonna get even closer to the goal than the 0.8 away. But if you want to celebrate today as a milestone, I would just say,
hey, I'm all for celebrating.
It's up to you. Jana says, do you have to keep almond flour and coconut flour in the ice box? I've seen varying differences on that. I feel like it's up to you.
You mean once it's open?
Just in general. Yeah, because the oils and the nuts will turn your flours rancid. So if you put them in the freezer, I kind of think it's however long you plan to have them.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you got to go. The turnover has to be high.
Yeah, if you're using it a lot, you don't have to store it in there. But if you're going to keep it for 6 to 8 months because you don't use it a lot, yes, I'm putting it in the freezer. Trudy said, I must have missed it. Why are you baking these cookies? Because I'm testing out 3 different mixes. So I'm testing sweetener blends. I have the pure sweetener blend, I have the Lakanto sweetener blend, and I have a So Nourished sweetener blend. So I'm basically just seeing
which is the best tasting sweetener blend.
Yes, exactly. So that's where I'm going. Okay, but right now I'm going to.
She even freezes her flour.
Yes, people. Yeah, so it just goes either way. So I don't think it's wrong to do it. So.
Well, like you said, though, it was more because of. After a while, it starts altering.
Yeah, how long you're going to have it out. Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Everybody have a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Oh, my God.
Bye.
Eastern Daylight Time. Bye, all. Bye.